Hello, everyone. Good evening. Welcome. Hi, hi, hi. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we all doing? All right. Awesome. So, I am so excited to have you all here. My name is Precious Chika, and I will be your host for tonight. And I am the one sharing my personal story how I built a six-figure monthly business from home through social media management. Okay, so the set time for this webinar is 8 p.m. and I do not like to keep early birds waiting because I love early birds. Okay, so we're going to go straight into the lesson, and as others come in, they can join us whenever they join us. Okay, so welcome and good evening. Now, I'm just going to go straight to the point and we will start learning, okay? So, if you're here, it's because you want to find out how I built a six-figure monthly business from home via social media management. But before I go on today, I'm going to tell you why I even decided to start social media management. And you see, my story is not so different from that of most of us, okay? I just got out of school and I had been deployed for my mandatory youth service. And when I was going to camp, of course, up until that point, I have never had to do anything for money. I'd not earned 1 naira for myself. And don't get me wrong, I didn't come from a family that could provide everything that I needed, right? I was not from a rich home, but for some reason I have never known that okay, it's possible that if you want money, you can start working, doing some business, something from even school, where those ones that were focused on let's finish and then we'll start applying and looking for jobs. Ignorance, yeah, but I mean, that was what we knew then. We did not know better. I did not know better. But when I got to camp and I saw that people were working, people that came there were working, some of them were students, but they had businesses. Like they were people that just finished university, but they had businesses working for them. And while I was calculating every 1 naira I was spending, some of them were able to do more with their money, get the things that they needed in camp. And so that began to make me think I'm the firstborn of my family. I should be able to relieve my parents some of the financial burden as it relates to me personally. And so that was when I decided that I was going to find something to do. Now, I did not have capital. I did not have any skill. I just came out of school with a somewhat good results. And that was the only thing I had. But I knew that I could not get anything with my certificate at that time because I was in youth service and I had been deployed to Benue State University, Makodi. So I decided I was going to go with something online. I found two things, animation and social media management. I did animation for a while. It was good while it lasted, but it was taking so much of my time and it felt like I wasn't getting as much as I deserved as it concerned my time. And so I settled with social media management. But this is the thing, I did not have the skills required for a social media manager. And unlike what is available to us right now, there were no skills to learn. There were no places to learn these skills. And I had to source for these skills. I had to learn them on my own. And one thing I did was to join an agency. So this agency was paying me 40K to manage 5 pages, and I was learning on the job. But because I was learning on the job, it was so stressful. Clients will make me go over my job, over my work, the content I've created, post I've scheduled and posted, and they'll make me go over it over and over and over and over again. And it was beginning to really affect me. I didn't have time for anything, and at the end of the month, I was only paid 40,000 naira for 5 clients. Now, to give you an idea for this the type of job I was doing for this clients right now, I would charge 150, 180 for them. So I was doing job worth 750 for 40,000 naira. And well, that was my own learning phase. I felt like if I had found somewhere I could learn from, it would have been easier, it would have been quicker. But that was what was available to me, and I'm grateful that I still had an opportunity to learn. So now, officially, meet me. I started social media management in the year 2019, but like I said, I was receiving 40K to manage five accounts. And after numerous burnout, and one day I landed in the hospital because I was still working and my brain was burning. I decided that it was enough and I was going to start my own business and get my own clients. Then I became intentional about the type of clients that I wanted to work with. And right now, I have my ideal clients. I am running a successful social media agency. I have people working with me. Before I started, I have worked as an in house social media manager, as a freelancer, as a contract social media manager with international companies, companies in Nigeria, NGOs, business owners here. And all of this have given me a vast degree of knowledge and experience. Now, because of the results I was getting and the money that I began to make managing social media accounts for my clients, people began to ask me to teach them. I have trained over 1,000 persons and I have worked with 25 clients long term. Now, when I say long term, it's because these are clients I have worked with for 6 months, 12 months, a year and a half, 2 years, and it has just been a stretch and a good relationship. And as we go further, you will learn other short term deals that you can do for clients, and those are considered short term clients. Maybe you just have to deliver their work in 1 week and you are good to go. So for those ones, I have worked with many of them. But long term, I have worked with 25 clients, meaning 25 businesses, 25 companies, some of them businesses, companies, NGOs, all part of the 25. I have trained teams too for companies, for churches, for business owners across Nigeria. Like I said, now I have my own agency and I have a team of managers, social media managers, and interns that work with me. Now, I'm going to share a bit of my structure with you. When a client comes to me, we first do what is called a discovery call. You will get to learn about it as this webinar goes on today. Do what is called a discovery call, and if I realize that we are a good fit and I can help you achieve your goals and I want to work with you, I then send you an invoice. This on my right is an invoice. I send you an invoice and a terms of agreement. Now, when you sign these terms of agreement, you will send back the receipts and the signed agreement. Now, this is payment from this particular payment came from the UK. Every month it comes like this. I am paid in pounds and I will receive it in naira. Okay, these are more payments that come in, and this is how they send the receipt, and I acknowledge it, then send a mail that says that I have received the signed contract, and then I onboard them officially. We set a meeting for onboarding, and I will go with my assistant or the social media manager that will be taking care of this account under my supervision. So this is just a bit of my structure. I want you to know that I have done social media management not as a hobby, but as something as a business, and I have been in it for 4 years right now. And it's not just me. I have helped other students, core members, 9 to 5ers, sit at home moms, dads, and have helped them earn 6 figures from social media management using all that I am about to teach and share with you. Okay? Now, this is going to be straight to the point, no fluff presentation. And at the end of this training, you will learn all you need to know about building a profitable 6 figure business from social media management. After my free webinars, people like to give me many reviews and I appreciate them. And this one says, can I say I was blessed? You don't know what it means for webinar to actually bless somebody. And this is my desire for everyone that is here, that this webinar will be so valuable to you that you can pick some things from this and you will run, and I will see you excelling. Okay, so this class is going to be transformational for you. It will open your eyes to so many things that you never took note of and to give you brilliant ideas, I'm telling you. But also, I have a special gift plan for those that will stay till the end of this training. So make sure you stay till the end so you'll be among the few that will get access to my gift. Are we ready? Awesome. Now, firstly, what is social media management? Some people here joined this webinar because they want to be making six figures every month. They want to make 100, 200K, 300, 400, 500K every month, but they do not know exactly what social media management is. Now, social media management entails managing social media pages for brands, for businesses. You're creating strategy, you're helping them create content, or you're consulting for them to create content, you're engaging their audience, you're researching that content, the one that will fit them the most, you're analyzing insights and making tweaks on it. You're just generally in charge of that brand and their message and their delivery on social media. And who is a social media manager? A person that does all of these things that I have listed is a social media. Okay, I start teaching with mindset. I'm actually already teaching my teaching with mindset blocks. And the reason is many people, some of the things sharing, never been able to put it because mindset blocks, preconceived notion I will be sharing, going to get them out of the number one. So figures from social is exception. Say that making six figures is the exception. I say it is the, what does that mean? Everything you're supposed to as a social, as someone with the skill, very easy for you. Now when we're talking about six figures, 200K till, of course, for someone your first maybe 100, one that is already, and you begin to help you social media manager, and your next 650,000 making six figures from it is. I have too many people and I have worked with still think that it's an example to put myself in. I have already that, but I have seen so many people. Number two, some people say I cannot start another online skill, and I have come to find out that this is usually a society-induced kind of shame or something, where people say, "Oh, you every time you don't do this one, you have done this one, you have done this one, you have done affiliate marketing, you have done." Network marketing, you have done e-commerce, now you say social media management that you want to do. I am not encouraging jumping from one skill to another, but if you have done something and you've given it your best and it didn't work, these things happen, right? It didn't work. Never be ashamed to start a legitimate business. And the good thing about social media management is that it doesn't have any requirements that you cannot meet. Now, there's a part of my story that I did not tell you people. One of the reasons that I did not do anything that had to do with sales was because I am not a salesy person. I do not know how to sell. This is something that I started to learn. Now I'm learning because I understand that it's a very important skill. But as of when I started, I did not know how to sell. So anything that involved me selling to people was out of the equation. And that was why I had to work with my brain. With my brain and my phone, I was creating animations. With my brain and my smartphone, I was doing social media management. I could work with my brain. I did not know how to sell to people. And so that was really an easier route for me to follow to begin to make money on the internet. So when you say you cannot start another skill, that is a lie. As long as it's legitimate, you can start whatever you want to. Some people say only techie and creative people can do it well as social media managers. I beg to differ. When I started, I wasn't techie. Even up to now, I don't think I'm a techie person. And about creativity, everybody that God created is creative. So you just have to hone your creativity. Number four, people say finding clients are difficult. And then I ask them, what have you done to find clients, or what have you done to attract clients to you? And then they tell me things like, oh, I told someone in my church that I'm now a social media manager. And he said, okay, he will get back to me. Seriously? Even if you are selling ice cream, if you stay one place and you just show your ice cream to one person, chances are that person already maybe has a tooth problem and they are not up for ice cream. As sweet as ice cream is, you also have to make sure that people see what it is that you are offering. And one thing I begin to teach my students is how to position themselves, and also how to find clients for those that are just starting out. So finding clients are not difficult. You have to know what to do to find these clients, and better still, get to a stage where you're attracting clients to find you. Number five, people say there are already too many social media managers, and I just laugh. See, 35% of my client base are not Nigerians. I have clients from the Philippines, from the US, from the UK, Ivory Coast. I have clients from some countries around the world. And these countries have social media managers there too, but somehow they found their way to Nigeria. Of course, we could argue that it's cheaper for them. But what this is telling you is that the fact that you think that there are too many social media managers should tell you that it is a gold mine to explore. Nobody starts anything new. Nobody starts anything new. You have to work with something that is already working. And social media management is not a gig that can fail or a gig that will run out, because as long as businesses keep coming out, they will need to go online. There is no business that wants to prosper that is not thinking of how to go online. And guess what, most of them do not have the time to take care of their businesses. That is where you as a social media manager comes in. So the only way that there will be too many social media managers is if there are too many businesses online, and that is never the case, because there are a million people selling clothes and half of them are doing very well. So get all of these things out of your mind. Let's deal with them and then let's get into business. How to set up a six-figure social media management business. Now, there's a simple formula that I used when I started, and I used it to build a six-figure social media management business. I call it the TPP SOC formula. And understanding and applying this formula is a sure way to setting up a six-figure monthly social media management business. Now, this formula, like I said, is a very simple formula. Very simple formula. But what is going to make the difference for you is if you run with everything in this formula, because it's so simple. People think that they can ignore it, but this is something that I have done and I have replicated in the lives of many people. Some of my students have gone on to create agencies of their own, and I am so proud of them. So this formula, while it may be simple, it is very effective. What's the first thing on this formula? The first T stands for training. This was the first thing I did. I had to source out different training on the skills needed and the knowledge I had to gather. Now, training is the most important, yet somehow the most neglected part of social media management, and I do not understand it. Someone that has a smartphone feels like they can just come out, and because they have a Facebook and an Instagram page, and they feel like, oh, you know what, I can be a social media manager. I have been posting on my page. Why don't I post on other people's page and get them to pay me? But that's the difference between you and someone that will earn more money as a social media manager. If they train and they know exactly what they are supposed to do, they know how to do it, they know the business and the skill of social media management, you are never going to be the same. So training is important, and this was the first thing that I had to do. Remember, I said that I was with that agency. After I left them, I had to start sourcing, because one of the things I knew that affected me in the agency was the fact that I did not know all the things I was supposed to do. And so clients will make me go over my work over and they will complain. And imagine how all of these things can begin to affect one's confidence in work and even yourself. So I knew I had to train, and then there were no courses. I went on Udemy, and I did not see the things that I needed. They had more of social media marketing courses, not management courses as at then. And so I had to go on YouTube, and it is so stressful to learn from YouTube, because YouTube is a university on its own, but there are too many teachers teaching you different things, and you need to be able to find the one that works and why it works for you. Okay, the next thing on my formula is practice. So while learning on the job is a possibility, do you want to burn through paying clients before you're experienced and confident enough to do your job and charge well? Now, remember, I had practice with an agency. And if those agency clients were my personal clients, I would have burnt through them. Because some of them, after 2 months, they will not subscribe again. Some of them, even after 1 month, they will not subscribe again. So after I left them, those things that I had learned while training from different sources, I will take a course specifically on this, because there was not one course social media management where I could go and learn analytics, strategy, everything. So I will have to go learn strategy as its own, learn this one, learn that one separately. I paid for some I found for free on YouTube. I was sourcing for knowledge everywhere that I could. And then after I had done that, I made sure to practice. So I gave a good discount to people around me. I revamped pages, I created content, and I managed page. The next is positioning. Now, this particular process helped me so much in attracting the type of clients I wanted to work with. I knew that I had gotten the skill, but I also had to place myself in a position to find and be found by my ideal clients. I didn't sit around waiting and hoping to be found by my clients. No, I positioned myself so that I would get to the point that clients would chat me up and say, "Hey, I'm interested in working with you." Of course, I had to start with looking for them. I had to start with putting myself out there, showing them. I wasn't quiet about what I was doing. Some of you say that you're doing a business and you're quiet about it. You don't want people to know. You're hoping that you can get clients in secret. It doesn't work that way. You have to put yourself out there. You have to position yourself. The next thing is structure. Now, you already got a taste of a bit of my structure when we started. I told you how I went from discovery, how I go from discovery stage to agreement, to payment, to onboarding, and that is really a summarized version of my business structure. But this is the thing, yeah. So many people just do social media management like it's like I don't even know what to describe it, yeah. So a client comes and they tell you, "Oh, I want you to manage my page. This is how much." They're even the ones that tell you how much they have to pay you. "This is how much we want to pay you, and this is what we want you to do for us." And you say, "Okay," and then they pay you the money, and the next day you've started working. Like, what exactly did you people agree on? What exactly do you know that you're doing for this person? What are the goals you're trying to get? So social media management, it needs to be treated as a business that it is. And no business does well without a structure in place. I have a workflow. I don't just go with the flow. Now there are some potential clients that may want to skip some aspects, and I'll let them as long as it is the negotiables. There are some part of my working process that are non-negotiable, and we don't skip that. We have to do it. Next is offer. Everybody wants what will benefit them, including the business owners that we work with. So what I began to do was that I crafted offers for different services and different budgets to cut across the different needs of my ideal clients. So I have offer one, offer two, offer three, like that. If you don't take offer one, you will take offer two, or you may be interested in offer three. You shall find the one that will interest you from whatever your budget is. Those that have a very small budget and those that have okay budget. And I always had a goal attached to my offers. So if I know that I want to make 200K this week, it means that I'll be pushing out my offers in a way that when I get clients, I should be able to hit that goal. Okay, I will speak more about this as we go on. And one thing I did was that I collected feedback and improved on my offer. So maybe this first package is lacking something really basic and important. I can decide to add it and then maybe move up the price a little. I kept tweaking my offers until I found a sweet spot for different clients. Now the next is closing. Many people do not know that social media managers need negotiation and closing skills. See, I let a lot of clients slip through my fingers when I started out on my own because I didn't know this. To close clients, the work begins from discovery call and presentation. And if you're still here, not to worry, there's good news about this particular skill at the end of the class for you. Let me show you the conventional, which is also a difficult way that people follow to become social media managers and earn six figures monthly. Let me show it to you and then I will show you a better way to do it. Okay, one, they just announce to the world that they are social media managers. We already spoke about this kind of people. They just come, no training. They think it's just by pressing phone and making posts. Oh, on their bio you see social media manager, send me a message to work with me, and nothing about their content is even saying that they can do their job as a social media manager. People actually do this and they expect that they'll be able to earn six figures. Number two, some people know that, okay, yeah, I have to train, but they go through Google and YouTube to learn some skills, the skills that they have found out that they need. But this is the thing, they spend a lot of time gathering information. And then when you gather all of this information, trying to sort them out to pick the one you really need can leave you very overwhelmed. And that's what happens to them. It leaves them quite overwhelmed. This happened to me a bit, but I was able to, because I had coaches on different other things, I was able to, okay, so I was trying to learn this on my own, but I found out this, and like these coaches were not social media coaches, right? So I could be having a coach for just to learn art. I had a coach to learn content creation on its own, and different digital skills just here and there, all that I pulled together to be an effective social media manager. My learning process was quite extensive, and it was thorough. And sometimes I'll feel very overwhelmed because I was getting a lot of information and I had to sort them out by myself. This is something that happens to a lot of people. Number three, they have no system to nail their discovery call. There is a system to discovery call. You don't, some people even skip it. They don't even bother to do discovery call. I want to work with you, okay, and then they are working with the client. Number four, some people charge very cheaply and take on more clients that they can handle so that they can earn six figures. So you see someone charging 15,000 naira per month for social media management because they are hoping that if they can get 12 clients, they will be earning 130, yeah, 130, or yeah, around 130K, because that's what they're hoping they are able to do. But you cannot be charging very cheaply. And we're going to see the reasons why when we start talking about the best way to do it. Number five, they take on every type of client. They do not have an ideal client. Anybody that offers to pay them anything becomes a client. This is also just like the cheap people. Just, anybody that offers, you just take them. Number six, some people struggle with producing results, and so they have to go through new clients always, and they are unable to keep clients long term. What is one thing that all of these methods have in common? Number one, they burn you out and they leave you feeling overwhelmed and under fulfilled and unfulfilled. Okay, some of you here, especially those that are already trying to be social media managers or those that are social media managers, you may have tried one or two of these normal methods, or you may be planning to do so, but now you know that they will not give you what you want. This is why these methods don't work to make you a monthly six-figure social media manager. Number one, you're not training, and the people that will pay you will need you to have a complete skill set: strategy, analytics, content creation, research, etc. You name it. They are not paying you to just post for them. Even when someone says, oh, it's not just posting, I just want you to post, give them 2 weeks, give them a month, they'll start telling you, I'm not seeing anything happening on my page. It's never just posting. They need you to have a complete skill. Don't let them deceive you and say they just want you to post because they want to pay you cheaply. Number two, learning and gathering knowledge from YouTube and Google. It may work, but it takes a lot of time and it will leave you confused sometimes because there are many different theories out there. You need to learn what will work and why it work for you and for your client. Number three, discovery calls are your first point of communication. You cannot afford to leave it to chance or to just do it anyhow with your potential client, and how you handle it is responsible up to 70% whether or not you get that client. Number four, charging cheap does not bring you more clients. I can tell you this for a fact. In fact, the kind of clients that you get when you charge cheap, they will stress you. They will stress you. It's better for you to charge your worth, meet people that appreciate your worth, and because this kind of clients, right? They don't need social media managers that charge cheaply. What they want is a social media manager that can bring them results. And if you take on every client, you are bound to find the one that will frustrate you or even try to abuse you. I have seen this happen too many times. This is a chat from someone, and she said, I don't know if you've gone through the page we spoke about. There's a backstory to it. But she's saying that this woman makes me feel like I am worth nothing. And I told her, while you're not doing a good job on the woman's page because you have not trained, you don't know what to do, nobody has the right to treat another person like this because they're working for them. And she enrolled and we got working. She trained with me. And after 2 months, she was so, you need to see the way she was happy when she dumped let me not use the word dumped her, when she fired this client that was abusing her and saying all manner of stuff to her. So if you take on every client, you're definitely bound to find one like this. If they're not abusing you, they do not have boundaries, one thing or the other. So you have to make sure that you know the kind of clients you want to work with. Number six, if you wing social media management, you will never be able to produce results that keep your clients. I've had long-term clients, and I can tell you, as long as you're producing results, you hold the card. Now, let me show you how to become a monthly six-figure social media manager. Are you ready? Awesome. These are 10 important things you will need to learn to become a profitable and a professional social media manager. One, you need to learn how to not just research content, but how to draw up a content strategy and a social media strategy. You need to learn how to create working content calendars, right? You need to learn how to create. These are some of the skills that you need to learn, some of the things you need to learn to become a profitable and a professional social media manager. You need to learn how to analyze and present social media reports. Now, if you're working with small business owners, sometimes you may not need to give them reports officially. But if you have plans to work with companies, NGOs, and these multi-nations businesses, and all these guys that are very formal, they even give you meeting times when you have to meet with their team members, you go over your work, you will have to learn how to analyze and present social media reports. You need to learn the basics of designs, because usually when you're just starting, you don't have money to pay a graphic designer. Right now I have a graphic designer that works with my team, but when I started, I need get to learn how to create templates and basic designs on Canva. Number five, you need to learn how to create various types of content. I think that is actually basic, right? You need to learn proper community engagement and strategic commenting. Not this thing that people do, that they take their client's page and they go to gist or gossip blogs, and they are saying controversial things and making people to backlash their clients, and they're like, oh, all visibility is visibility, I mean, every publicity is good publicity, and whatnot. That is not strategic commenting. You can actually comment strategically and help your clients grow their page, their reach, and everything. Okay, you need to learn how to do that. You need to learn how to use some of the social media tools. You need to learn how to run sponsored ads. Maybe not need, but I have found that most business owners that have social media managers will also want to run ads, right? So why leave money on the table? I learned how to run ads from some of the best guys in Nigeria, and it has really helped me because I'm able to add that to my list of services. So learn how to run sponsored ads. You need to learn how to negotiate with and close clients. As with every business, you're going to have to tell them what it is that you can bring to the table, help them see past their obstacles or anything that is stopping them from signing you. You need to be able to know how to close clients, okay? Because the good thing about social media management is that when you have one client and you keep them happy, you don't have to keep looking for that one client. You just need to, maybe if you decide that, oh, I want to work with 5 clients, once you get the 5 clients, you just need to keep them happy and do their work, and you have your income fixed. You need to learn how to onboard properly. I'm telling you, from discovery call to onboarding, if you're able to nail these two things professionally, you have already created something in the mind of your client, and they hold you to a good position and feel like, oh, this person knows what they are doing. Okay, now someone is here and wondering, why should I even start social media management? I know you've been talking, and yeah, it sounds really cool. I think that I can do this, it will work, but I'm not so convinced. Now let me tell you, you can start as a freelance social media manager or an in-house or employed social media manager, and you do not need any capital to start. You don't need to have sales skills or make money to do your job. You don't need to have sales skills to make money. You don't need to have sales skills to do your job. You just need to have the skills that is required of a social media manager. Now, these skills that I have listed out in the slide before this is something that can be learned by anyone with a smartphone and a willing heart, so anyone at all can learn it. Now, the skills, they give you access to more extra services that you can provide. Remember when I was talking about short-term clients? Yeah, you can do some of these things for short term and get paid good money, and you are good to go. Social media management is an in-demand skill across the world. Not just in it's not a Nigerian thing, if it casts. It's an in-demand skill across the world, okay? So people are looking for social media managers. Even when you hear people say they need virtual assistants, most of them are looking for people with the skills that social media managers have, because virtual assistance is one of the major social media management is one of the major things that are required from a virtual assistant. Number 6, you're already posting and commenting for free. Why not polish these skills so you can earn from it? These are the different reasons you have to start social media management. You don't need capital, you don't need to have sales skills. The skills can be learned by anybody with a willing heart. Because of these skills, you can work with a client long term, you can work with multiple clients short term and get paid good money. Is an in-demand skill, and you're already posting and commenting for free. Why not polish your skills and earn from it? Using what I am about to show you, I began to earn at least 500,000 naira monthly, and I didn't have to work with multiple clients, get burnt and stressed. I didn't have to apply for jobs and sit down long hours working away from home. You too can earn an additional 6 figures monthly without leaving your job, without selling products to anyone, without changing your location. I got married and moved to a new state, and my income was not touched. By God's grace, I put to bed this year, and my income was not touched because I have found a way to do this online, okay? Without leaving your house, and you don't have to learn difficult tech skills. You too can do that. Now, do not make the mistake of launching out as a social media manager without proper training just because you have been able to manage your personal Facebook and Instagram page. When it comes to business, it's a whole ball game, and clients, they are not ready to smile with you if you're not productive. Do not make the mistake of having more clients than you can handle, and these clients are paying you peanuts. You will get tired, you will get frustrated, you will be non-productive. Then you now say, you know what, this social media management thing is not even for me, and you quit. Do not make the mistake of winging it with social media management. There's a professional way to do it, and clients, they love that. Your clients are not your friends. So when people think that being all friendly and sweet with clients will make them keep you, no, being a professional and bringing results, that is what will make them keep you. So instead, learn the skill and the business of social media management and begin earning 6 figures monthly. Now I want you to imagine that you are able to earn 200 to 500k monthly just managing 4 to 5 accounts at your own pace from anywhere at all, and all you need is your smartphone and a set of skills that are non-techy. Imagine that you can even earn in dollars working for international clients because you know your stuff. What will an extra 300k every month do for you? Imagine getting clients that respect you, appreciate you and your work. Now, I need to tell you this. When I put to bed this year, and I told my clients that, okay, I will not be in touch and this is who they can communicate with, most of them decided that, oh, we want to send you gifts. In short, the one I told before I put to bed had said she's in the Philippines. She said she wanted to sponsor my baby shower, and I told her I'm new here. I don't really have a lot of friends, so I don't think I want to do a baby shower. And you know what? She just monetized the gift instead. Now, these are people that respect and appreciate me. I don't have to be their friends. We don't view each other's WhatsApp status. No, I don't have to be their friends, but they respect me and they respect my work. Imagine that you're able to get that amount of respect from clients that you work with. Imagine this. What if you don't have to scout through many different resources? You're burning time, you're wasting money trying to learn the different skills that you need as a social media manager. What will a simplified yet powerful knowledge of social media management, skill, and business do for you as an aspiring social media manager? You see, everything I learned that gave me the skill set I needed to charge my social media management services in six figures. I have compiled them and they are contained in what I call the Ultimate Social Media Management course. Ultimate because it contains everything that you need. Unlike me, you don't have to go and start sourcing from different places to get knowledge. You don't have to go to YouTube, Google, pay this one, pay this one, pay this one. You get all the skills, everything that I have listed that are skills that social media managers need. You get to learn them because they are contained in the Ultimate Social Media Management course. Now, someone is saying, what is this Ultimate Social Media Management course? It is only the most comprehensive, easy to understand course that contains all the different things you need to learn and have to become a professional and a profitable social media manager. And this course is 100% online. These are some of the things that people have been saying about the Ultimate Social Media Manager course. This lady gave a lot of reviews and she said, one last thing, getting the social media management course is the best investment I have ever invested in my life. She's actually fresh out of the university, and so you can imagine that she hasn't had so many, but she loves this course so much and it has given her results. Okay, Leona says, okay, she started this course and she first chatted me up and she was like, so far, I am very optimistic that I will get more value for the price paid. The course is self-explanatory and detailed. Unlike most video courses, it feels like a private live video. Your voice has a way of bringing the content to life. And then she was still on the course, and then she came back like, wow, it's getting more interesting. The course is rich. I'm glad I bought the course. These are students of my Ultimate Social Media Management coaching program too. They took the course and they got access. For some of them, they got access to my coaching program. Say, I have taken a lot of paid online courses, but this one has to be the best. Felt like I was gisting with you, and it leaves me with little or no question to ask. It was delivered with 100% clarity, and someone in the group said that is very true. So a witness and another witness again. Now, before we go even into more reviews, I have a ton of reviews if you want to hear from my students. But let me tell you what is in the Ultimate Social Media Management course. You will learn the exact roles and responsibilities of a social media manager and how to carry them out. You will learn how to create diverse types of content for different kinds of brands. You will learn how to create a working content calendar. It's a live class. You will learn how to create. I was creating the content and I videoed it. You will see me. You will learn how to draw up and execute an effective content and social media strategy. You will learn how to audit, how to analyze, how to report insights on social media accounts like a pro. For those of you that plan to work with the big guys, you will learn various extra income services that you can offer as a social media manager to further boost your income. You will learn the tools that you need and how to use them. You also learn professional client discovery call and onboarding. Remember what I said about its importance. You will learn this. You will learn how to find clients that pay you well. And that is not all. You will also get these bonuses, videos on how to run sponsored ads for your clients on Instagram and Facebook, so you can increase your results and increase your amount charged. You will learn how to create a portfolio even if you are just starting as a social media manager. You will learn you will get the Ultimate Social Media Managers Toolkit. This kit, I sell it separately. It is something that contains the resources that social media managers need to smoothly run a social media management business. It contains contract templates, onboarding templates, audit templates, but you are going to get it for no extra charge if you get the Ultimate Social Media Management course. It costs 15,000 naira, by the way. You're going to learn how to negotiate and close clients like a pro social media manager, so you never have to lose potential clients again. These are more reviews coming in. This student got a client from the UK, and at first when she even saw the job that the previous social media manager was doing, she was a bit shaken, but she said she went back to everything that we've taught, took some of the templates and the methods, and she got a hack of it, and she is still working with them till now. Daniel Okafor, he has even gone ahead to build his own agency. But as at the time he sent me this review, he said he got my course and he gave him a good head start. He learned strategy on how to get more clients. And in few months of starting out, he generated over $1,000 from social media management. And he wasn't on Fiverr, Upwork, none of those freelance sites. He says when it comes to social media management, the social media guru knows her onions. This lady here gave a review the first time and she came back and said, I want to give your course another review. I don't know where her first review was. I don't think I added it here. Said, I've never had to revisit the course after I went through it in December. I know I may have to go back to it some. I will go back to it someday, but everything I learned the first time stuck very well. You are such a good teacher, and for this money flowing in my account, it has paid back the money for the course and even more. The money flowing in her account, that is the goal, guys. So many people have so many things to say. Felt like you were just in front of me teaching me. I'm already applying the lessons learned. You make the work look doable. This person said, thank you for the course, it was worth it. When I saw it was a video course and I didn't have to read, I was really excited. This student she was a new student, actually very impressive. After a month of enrolling for the course and coaching, she landed, for someone that has never been a social media manager, after a month she landed her first job of 40K per month. And she has, right now she has gone on to, she has 3 more clients that are paying her this amount. So for someone that is just starting social media management, she's already doing 120K per month, and that is really good. Give her 2 more years and she will be hitting them in the hundreds of thousands. Okay, the person that sent this particular, I would have called the company he's working with right now, but I do not know if I have the right to do that. He has gone on to working with one of the highest fintech companies in Nigeria as a social media manager, and he's being paid in dollars. They're all my students. Now, someone is asking, is this course for me? Who is this ultimate social media management course for? It is for you if you already know some things about social media management, but you don't know how to start and make money from it. I want to show you how I have been able to build 6-figure business from it. Or you're a social media manager and you're looking for how to step up your game so you can get well-paying clients and build a 6-figure business from your social media management service. I want to show you how you can do so. You're someone who is looking for an online skill or how to make money online. Maybe you don't know about social media management, but with everything that I have shared, you believe that social media management is an opportunity you can capitalize on. This course is for you. Or you're looking for an online skill that can earn you 6 figures monthly, and you don't want anything that involves hard techie things. Social media management is for you, and this course is for you. It's also for you if you need an extra source of income, so you add to your 9 to 5. I actually have a lot of 9 to 5ers as students that are taking my social media management course, and they have become social media managers and they are earning an extra 200, 250K, adding to the 150 salary that they are being paid. I'm sure that once they're able to scale up their salary to 500K, they will even leave their jobs. Okay, or you got excited at the idea of having an extra 200 to 500K every month, whether you're a student, a core member, a mom, worker, dad, etc., and you want to see this happen, then the ultimate social media management course is for you. This course has helped many others like you earn 6 figures from social media management. 9 to 5ers that are bored with their job or are looking for something else to do or how to supplement their income, stay at home moms, dads, students, core members, new wives in new location, new moms, individuals from different African countries, they have all taken this course and it has helped them to become social media managers. If it could work for them, I bet that it will work for you too. Remember all that you will learn in the ultimate social media management course. But the most exciting thing is you will not just be learning the skill, you will also be learning the business of the skill. So alongside with all of these bonuses, you learn how to run sponsored ads. See, I learned how to run ads from Oyekunle Damola. I was a student of his FAA, BFF. Yes, Facebook as a related something, a student of that his course. And keep going back to it. I learned from Deborah Ogochukwu, Debbie Ignite. I learned from Fee Stevens. These are people that Fee is one of Nigeria's Meta, that's Facebook digital marketers recognized. I learned from these guys, and I will be showing you how to run simple basic sponsored ads for your clients as a bonus. Okay, you will learn how to negotiate, how to close clients like a pro, everything. You will get the ultimate social media manager's toolkit. And now I want you to imagine that you are able to fire your clients that has been stressing you or paying you peanuts, or that you're able to earn 70 to 150k per client and retain them for as long as you want to work with them. You can now afford more than your 9 to 5 salary could get you, because you now have extra income. You can contribute financially to your family because you found a way to print money from your phone by managing social media accounts. Now, if you sign up for this and the only thing I was able to help you do was to earn income online without having to learn difficult or technical skills, will it be worth it? Will it be worth it if what you're able to do is practice social media management professionally so you can charge your worth and be better respected and appreciated? Will it be worth it if you learn how to earn extra money without having to leave your job? If that's the case, get lifetime access to the ultimate social media management course, over 20 training videos and updates, 30 days to ask me anything, plus access to a community of social media managers, people that have trained. They are just there. You people can communicate, talk with each other, plus loads of fantastic bonuses. If you want this, they are all worth, if it's the worth, it is worth over 150,000 naira. But I am not selling it at that price. The course cost 50,000 naira only. However, I have given a 25% discount just for the next 76 hours. Get everything that I have written here, everything that I have shown you here for 25,000 naira only. And remember, I said I have a gift for those that stay till the end. If you stay till the end, my gift is here. I will be giving the first 30 persons to register for this course access to a closed coaching group for 3 months. Weekly check-ins, specific tags. You have access to ask me any question. Now, for the other general group, you can't really ask me questions. You just ask your questions there and you see people that will respond to them. But people in this closed coaching group, they are pinned top of my chat. They are my priority. When they ask, I respond. Sometimes we have meetings, check-in. You have access to me directly. You have first-hand information on any opportunity, and we keep learning and keeping up with the trends that will help you as a social media manager. All this for the closed coaching group, it should attract an extra 50k, because for those that I'm doing one-on-one training with, I charge them 75k and I take only 2 students per month. I charge them 75k. So to get access to this, you have to pay an extra 50k. But for the first 30 persons to register for this course, you will get in at no extra charge. So you pay 25k, you get everything I have listed, and you get access to the closed coaching group. So get the ultimate social media management course, all the bonuses, and the closed coaching group for only 25,000 naira. And this is available for just the first 30 persons. After 30 persons, you can get access to the course, but you will not join the coaching group. You will just join the general group. So get started now for just 25,000 naira only today. You can use this link, or better still, for immediate access, pay 25,000 naira into Access Bank 08122088980 Precious Chika Emmanuel. Then send proof of your payment to your group's WhatsApp admin, the group where you are, where the link to this training was shared. Send proof of payment to that group admin, and you will be enrolled immediately. There are 2 things you can decide to do right now. First option, decide to do absolutely nothing. Don't take this leap of faith. It's 100% risk-free, no problem. The second option is to make a sacrifice to invest in this opportunity that I'm giving you, and compare to everything that you are going to get in return. If it works, great, you will share your testimony with me. If not, let me know it did not work for you, and you will get your money back. Yes, it's a 100 money back guarantee, because I know that if you diligently learn and practice everything in the ultimate social media management course, you'll be doing six figures every month, and that is a guarantee. The question now is, what are you going to do next? You can either go ahead and maybe just try to figure this all out on your own, or you can allow me show you how to do this, how to earn six figures monthly from social media management, whether you're a newbie or you're already a social media manager. So you can go here to read more reviews from more of my students, preciouschika.com/6figure SMM, or you can pay manually, pay 25,000 naira into this account number, send proof of payment to your group's WhatsApp admin, and you'll be enrolled immediately. Please remember that you get the ultimate social media management course, all the bonuses that I have listed, and the closed coaching group that is my priority group for 25,000 naira only. However, the closed coaching group is available to just the first 30 persons. After that, you can get the course, but you will join the general group. You will not be in my closed coaching group. Okay, so make payment. I'm leaving this on your screen so you can screenshot it and you can get the details you want. Make payment quickly, secure your slot, and let us get you your dream of making six figures as a social media manager. All right, thank you so much for watching. For those that will join me in the coaching group, I will see you on the other side. For those that may not make it to the coaching group but will later take the course, you will hear from me in the course. You will enjoy that course. It's going to change your idea. It's going to change your life when it comes to social media management, I tell you. And I keep updating the course as I see the need to do so. So get the course for 25,000 naira only. Send proof of payment to your group's WhatsApp admin, and I will see you there. So good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you. I will see you in the proper coaching group. Okay? All right. Good night.